Hi everyone, thanks for coming back to my channel. I haven't posted anything in a very long time, so sorry about that. But today I'm doing something totally different. I have started to sell diamond dot kits. These are really popular right now, so I thought, well, I'm going to test it out, see what it is, and I love it. It's so relaxing. I can do this for hours and not think about anything worrisome in my world. A lot of friends have said to me that they also find anytime they're having stress or anxiety, this really is the cure for them. So that's better than drugs. When you first get your kit, it'll be in a very nice little bag. I write on there what it is, and I write on there the dimensions. This is in centimeters, by the way, so this one is a foot square. And when you get it, inside this little pouch, this bag, you get the canvas, and it is all rolled up. On the canvas is a plastic protector. Now you don't want to take that off because you're going to be sticky. This is coated with some form of resin. It's glue. So if you take it off, you're just always going to be stuck in it. In with this, you get a dotting kit, which will have your dotting pen, I guess you could call it, a little plastic bowl to keep your dots in there. I call them dots. They're tiny little resin beads. And this pink thing is sticky for your pen. So I'll show you how all of that works in a minute. Also in the kit, you will get bags of the beads. And each one is numbered. I'm trying to get no glare for you. This one is number 1. So number 1 will go, are you focused? With W. Also, we know it's black because they're color coded as well, but they are numbered. This kit is small. They're numbered 1 to 20. And have the letter symbol beside them. That letter symbol is what is on. There's the number 1 is the W, and so on the canvas you see the numbers, the letters, I mean, on this kit. And it's on there on both sides, so if you work from side to side, then you can see it that side or that side. I prefer to work mine bottom up. That way I never have my hand on glue. It's a personal preference. I've done about 6 of these now, so I have made all the mistakes that a beginner will make. So hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. Now, one thing when you get your beads, you don't want to drop this on the floor. These beads are very small. So you need a container to keep them in. Before you start, line up how many containers you need. This kit will require 20 containers. So you can use different things as containers. I was collecting these little fruit cups and pudding cups that they sell for children, the small portions. And I had people saving them for me. So this is how I started. You can see this is the J from here. So I had many of these cups when I started. The other thing you can do is use these little containers that I bought at the dollar store. They were not expensive, And there's 8 in one package. So in this case, I would have bought 3 packages. And you can use these little labels, tiny little labels, to put on each of the cups, just to identify what the color is. Because the colors are very similar and it's impossible just to look at it and know. And then the Cadillac of diamond dotting is this case. Now it comes with a sheet of stickers, and this one has 28 little containers. Oh, other way. So you can fill them with the beads, and because it comes with the stickers, you just can label it. And you can just keep reusing them with different projects and just add a label or rip it off with a knife or soak them in water and take off the glue. Now, I do sell that kit for $10. So if you're starting out and you don't have what you need, you can always get one of these from me. I have one in stock right now. Can easily get many more. So let me know if this is something that you think you need. I don't think I would have continued doing this without that. Now, as you can see, I have one that I've got it all labeled. And this was from a previous kit. This kit has 20 colors, and the one I did before had like 40. So I reuse these. Now, the dots are, let me just dump this and show you. The dots are really small. So if you spill them, you may never see them again until you vacuum. So that's what we're dealing with. And then this pen is kind of divoted, and you pop it in the sticky, and then that pink sticky is inside the pen, and it's easy to pick up the dot. And then you place it on the sticky canvas. So I'll show you how that works right now. I've started this one, and I keep the plastic so that when I'm not working on it, I cover it up. Otherwise, things get stuck. This glue is really no joke. So I need right now to continue on, and I just start a row. And if I've got a bunch of that color, I'll do, usually when I start with about 10 rows. So I'll start and I'll do all of these, and then, moving on, or I'll do the whole row back and forth. It doesn't really matter. The first one I did, I started with a corner and worked this way, and it was a mess. I really regretted starting it that way. So there you go. That's how I start them. And I'll sit down for this. Now, right now, I need N. I don't know if you can see that. I'll bring it up. The N is here. You can see how tacky this is. Tacky in a good way. So N up here, N brings us to number 13. So if I go to number 13, I just clip the corner, and from there, when I put this back, I seal them up again with Scotch tape. So if I drop them, they're not going to be all over the place. Oh, and the other thing, if you really get into this, you can have a light table. And with a light table, you can really see where you've not been yet. I'll turn that off. So here is number 13, which corresponds with letter N. And I just pop these in the little container. And I do not throw this away when it's empty. I keep it because chances are you're going to have extras, and you can put them aside if ever you run out. You can go to a previous project, and chances are you'll have something very similar. If when you're working on this, you run out of a color. That has happened to me on one kit that I did. I think it was the first one I ever did, so I didn't have a stash lined up. But I was able to finish it because I had extra of a very, very similar color, and there's nobody in the world that's going to be able to tell them apart. So I've got that. I go in here. I get my dotting tools. This I've just put into a little container that I have, again, from the dollar store. I don't like to spend big money on things that I can get for really cheap. Now, I've got the N. I'm going to put a few dots in there. I shake it so that they all come up rounded side up. It'd be hard to see that. Now, I've got glue, the sticky stuff on my pen, and I just rub it over my finger to get a big chunk of it that came off. And then I pick up a dot and I put it on the end. The sticky part that's on the canvas will grab onto that, and you can lift away without any trouble. There you go. That's how I do it. And again, as a recap, just when you start, you can start working this way, or top to bottom. If you're working top to bottom, again, I tried this one time, and I was always with this plastic, and it was really a bother. So if you want to work top to bottom, flip it over and start from top to bottom. You can Scotch tape this down because the plastic will want to fall back, and it's a nuisance when you're playing with all these little tiny dots. And that, my friends, is how easy this project is, and what a great pastime. And then you can hang it up and you see the effect of these beads. It gives it a lot of bling. It's you have fun doing it. This 1 foot by 1 foot, 30 by 30 centimeters will take me, just working on it a couple hours a day, will take me close to a week. So it's a fast project. You get through them as quickly as you want. If you've only got a couple hours a day to play, then this is really a great project for you. Again, I sell these. My website is on Facebook. There's a group there, a public group. You don't even have to ask permission to join it. And it is Art by Annette Canada. I give free shipping if you buy it. I mail it to you for free. And if you need any extra beads or something, don't be shy. Send me a private message or phone me if you know my phone number. And I'll help you through it. So if you're in the US, I will ship to you. I'm not sure what it'll cost. Mailing things from Canada to the US can be quite expensive. I can price it out for you, and then we can decide together if it's worthwhile for you. So, but free mail in Canada. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I sure hope it helps. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments, and I would be more than happy to do an updated version. Thank you. Enjoy.